Hello my dear gaming enthusiasts. Another week of video games is coming to an end and we're back on your radar with some updates. Unfortunately, The Last of Us Part 1 for PC had a rough launch. However, Nintendo fans got a lot of exciting details about The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. We also have new information about the upcoming Avatar game and co-opus in GTA 6. So grab some kefir, prepare for some risks, hit the like button and subscribe to the notification bell. You're on the Subgamer channel and we're starting now. Nintendo recently showed almost 12 minutes of gameplay from The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom with developer commentary. The new Zelda game is mind-blowing with its possibilities. The Japanese company showed how the continuation of the legendary series is played. The game became super popular due to its love for experimentation and ability to ignite the player's curiosity. One of the main changes is the Flying Islands map where the player can jump into the water without any damage to the main character. The game will also have new runes or abilities that add immersion and help solve puzzles. For example, now the player can rewind time to go back to the islands. There are stones on them that can be jumped on and rewound back. Moreover, the protagonist can now combine items. For example, by attaching a pot to a fork, we'll get a super stick fork. Why? Because their properties will change for the better or worse. By combining items, you can collect a boat, a car, or a flying apparatus. Your creativity is the only limit in combining items, and enemies can also wear mixed weapons. The official game description says, in this continuation of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, Link's adventure horizons will become even wider as he explores the skies above the vast expanses of Hyrule. The release of The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom is scheduled for May 12th. Nintendo also introduced a stylized OLED model of its hybrid console, Nintendo Switch, which will go on sale on April 28th. Recently, a hacker named Empress posted on her Telegram channel saying that some people were making false claims about her, saying she would hack the Resident Evil 4 remake in exchange for donations. She denied having any intention of hacking the game, and if she ever did, she would only do it through a crowdfunding campaign on her channel. She warned people to be careful and not let scammers steal their money. However, it seems that after receiving a large amount of donations from people requesting the Resident Evil 4 remake hack, she changed her plans and announced that she will start accepting donations for it. She said it wouldn't be her next hack, but it's likely to happen soon after. In general, we see once again that donations often play a determining role for gaming enthusiasts. Gabe Follower, a data miner, has noticed that in Counter-Strike 2 there is a possibility to use colored smoke grenades. In his opinion, it looks like a testing feature for the developers at the moment. Several presets for different colors of smoke have already been implemented in Counter-Strike 2. In theory, such a colored smoke can be used as a main item available in regular matches or may appear in a separate game mode like Danger Zone. It is unknown whether Valve plans to add similar colored smoke grenades to Counter-Strike 2 at all. And recently, data miner Gabe Follower got hold of an X-File build of Counter-Strike on Source 2. This happened before the official announcement of Counter-Strike 2. During his exploration, he came across a mention of Left 4 Dead 3. Presumably, the sequel to Left 4 Dead was spotted again in the files of Counter-Strike 2. Based on the available information, there isn't much reason for fans of the Left 4 Dead franchise to rejoice. The variables related to Left 4 Dead 3 were assigned the value of none. As early as 2020, Valve responded to rumors about the development of Left 4 Dead 3, saying, "We are not working on anything related to Left 4 Dead right now and haven't for years." It's sad, of course, but we all know that Gabe Newell just doesn't like the number 3. So maybe there will be many new and innovative franchises to look forward to. One would hope. BioWare has decided to speed up development by involving part of the Mass Effect 5 team. This is good news for Dragon Age fans, but bad news for those waiting for the space adventure. Mass Effect 5 is still in the preparation stage and won't be released for several years. Mark Darrah, the producer of Dragon Age and Dragon Age 2 and executive producer of Dragon Age, Inquisition, has returned to the new Dragon Age team as a consultant. His main task will be to ensure that the new game is consistent with the franchise's legacy. There is no release date yet for Dragon Age, and the publisher's priority is to give the developers as much time as they need to create a high-quality game. Samantha Ryan, Senior Vice President and General Manager of E-Groups, said, BioWare has a long history of creating amazing single-player games with strong stories that fans can immerse themselves in. They are not in a hurry to release the next Dragon Age, trying out new things and attracting the right people to refine the game. This is normal for a complex game of this genre, and this stage of production takes time, and the studio wants to be sure that they do everything right for their fans. We can only hope that they are not lying and really care about their fans. It's even funny. In other news, the developer behind Silent Hill 2 recently claimed that they reached for the poison chalice during the creation of the game, and that the remastered version of this popular game is sure to evoke strong emotions. Personally, I'm less excited to play the remastered version. Creating a Silent Hill 2 remaster is also one of the biggest poison chalices in the gaming industry. I wish them luck, because I don't know how they can do it without upsetting people. Barlow, a game designer, noted that he's eagerly anticipating new entries in the Silent Hill franchise. He believes that Konami is possibly promoting the brand's development strategy through various concepts, and in different ways, such as platforms with many interesting psychological horrors. Such an approach could lead to the creation of a number of interesting projects, among which the most interesting for him is Silent Hill Townfall. What are you expecting from the project? The Last of Us Part 1 remake has been released on personal computers via Steam and Epic Games Store. The game was almost immediately cracked since Sony does not use protection like de novo in their games. Half an hour after the release, the game was already available on well-known websites. Sony also shared a new trailer for the remake, showcasing the PC version's features, such as support for a MDFSR 2.2 NVIDIA DLSS Super Resolution technology, ultra-wide monitors, the ability to connect a DualSense controller, and more. However, some players cannot even launch the game and reach the gameplay. Negative reviews are being published on the game's Steam page. Currently, the game has only 36% positive reviews on Steam. Owners of Gigabit RTX 3080 Ti graphics cards are complaining about them burning out during the Diablo 4 beta. One cutscene in particular puts heavy strain on the hardware, and poorly optimized cooling systems on these specific cards are unable to keep up, causing the cards to overheat and burn out. Another affected player reported their PC unexpectedly shutting down after about 20 minutes of gameplay, while another player's graphics card was so hot that they burned their fingers when touching the HDMI connector. Blizzard has already promised to fix the problem before the game's release, along with any other issues they have before then. It can be confidently said that the news about Cyberpunk 2077 from CD Projekt Red hasn't always been positive. However, last year's announcement of the first major DLC release was exciting. The confirmed Phantom Liberty 550, which was announced as early as April 2022, will be the first and only DLC for Cyberpunk, which simultaneously pleased and disappointed players who welcomed new content but lamented the absence of future updates. Today, representatives of the studio announced that new information about the DLC will start to be released from June of this year. Great news! In June, we will start sharing additional information about the Phantom Liberty 550. Stay tuned for updates. The release date of the DLC has not yet been confirmed. The French corporation is likely to present Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora only in June, but gradually, through insiders, we are learning some details about the Ubisoft project. The latest details relate, among other things, to the plot and gameplay. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is one of Ubisoft's major projects, which is set to debut in the next fiscal year. The company has already invited gamers to its June event, and most likely, footage from the game will be shown there. But the developers have encountered a small problem since the scriptwriter Lexer 6 constantly publishes information about the project. According to him, players will take on the role of an RDA captive who has undergone training and now wants to protect Pandora. During the gameplay, you will be presented with the opportunity to develop your character, choose skills, and create equipment. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora features a multitude of different combat series. Therefore, although in certain situations you can pick up a rifle, nothing stops you from fighting, for example, with a bow. Ubisoft developers will allow us to explore the world, interact with creatures, discover its wonders, and study the dangerous side of Pandora. It is unknown when the game will be released for sure. Currently, Ubisoft has not yet even launched a marketing campaign. The team responsible for developing the game is the one that previously created the Division series. Leaks related to GTA 6 are unlikely to come to an end until the official announcement and release of the highly anticipated game. One of the latest speculations sheds light on the story component of the upcoming installment in the series. A Reddit user named Lowen666 shared his thoughts on the matter. For a meticulous analysis, he took materials that leaked online almost half a year ago in September, which amounted to several gigabytes of data, mostly consisting of videos and graphic concepts related to GTA 6. According to this user, the story part of GTA the 6th of May include a built-in cooperative mode where players will control two main characters, Jason and Lucia. In one of the leaked videos, two playable characters could be seen. and there were no signs that one of the main characters was controlled by artificial intelligence. In the story mode of GTA 6, there will be a cooperative mode where when you play as Jason in the club, the character Lucia eventually moves not as an AI, but as if controlled by another player, which may also explain the function of sharing inventory in the game. This news has excited the gaming community associated with GTA 6, as they have pointed out that even partial co-opus play with friends will be an innovative and interesting experience. However, all of this should be treated as a theory for now. So, that's all for today.